today.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Carter in at the 3. And for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Thankfully, we got through the offseason storylines, the preseason, and all the predictions out there. It's not about that stuff. It's about the play. So let's get it started.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. And Wright with the defensive effort. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Back to Wright. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Cunningham passes to Big Smooth. Cunningham outside. Over Wright. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Hero. There's the triple. The Pistons clear it. To the inside. Ryan. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Hero for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Wiggins against Ivy. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Well, Brent, when you look at the Detroit Pistons, a team that has really struggled recently.
Well, that's what youth will do for you. It's really hard to win in this league, and these young guys are learning how to get out and compete on a nightly basis. They are searching for an identity. Hopefully they'll have the health this year to see some of their young talent really take to it and take those strides.
Pass to Cunningham. The 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Now here's Hero. 3-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Cunningham against Wright. Here's Ryan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Wright. Uses the glass on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Here's AI. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. AI's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Duren. Denied by Adebayo.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates. That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And Carter with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Hero finds Adebayo, and he buries his first look.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Detroit calls timeout, and this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Brent.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
Detroit with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Hero against Ivy. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Now Adebayo. Here's AI. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Now here's Wright. It's rebounded by Ryan. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ryan. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. AI, the pass to Wright. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. Thompson, he's checked in for Ivy. So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Wright. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Heat have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Wright against Cunningham. Hero for 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 9. Cunningham outside. Carter on the wing. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Adebayo. Soft touch off the glass. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Wright. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wright's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Miami in 2nd.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's Cunningham. He has 7. Pass to Duren. Clock at 6. A shot to stop the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
And here's Hero. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Ryan.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Cunningham passes to Big Smooth. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Wing shot on the way. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons trailing. Carter from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. His Hero. And And it goes. Jam that one home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Cunningham. The Heat making their last shot, and that one's good.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Here's Wright, and there's the drive. Yep, that one goes. Wright's got 8.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Cunningham. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Carter can't get it to go.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by Miami. Cunningham against Wright. Cunningham passes to Big Smooth. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And the Pistons making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Cunningham against Wright to the paint. And that one's good. Jovic.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 15-point game. Outside Schroeder. Out to Thompson. And again, the Pistons missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The 11-footer. Rozier can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Wright. Here's Jaquez. Wright outside. Shot clock at 6. Duran with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And it's Cunningham missing. Miami has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Adebayo passes to Jovic. Now here's Adebayo. He's watched by Cunningham. And he gets it to go. Adebayo's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Ryan. Give him 8. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. He's got 10.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Jaquez. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Heat lead by 17.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
For the Pistons, Tobias Harris checked in for Ryan, and it's Carter in for Schroeder. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Carter. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Rozier gets the bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 20 feet out.
Came out of Bio just playing hard on defense, contesting shots, staying active.
And so it's Miami out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Tobias Harris. Ivy's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Ryan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Here's Jaquez, defended by Hardaway. Got a hand on it. Now here's Harris. No made baskets yet. Schroeder against Wright. Ivy outside. Jacks up with 3. It's rebounded by AI. AI's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Wright. Here's AI. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That shot wide open. Hero's got 13 now.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Wright against Schroeder. The layup off target.
And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Schroeder against Wright. It's stolen by Wright. To the middle. Jaquez, the pass to Wright. Here's Jaquez from the arc. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Hero outside. Over Ivy. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Detroit calls timeout. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
the Heat with some changes. Love is checked in for Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in for Wright. Here's Ryan. He's got 10. And here's Schroeder. Paddles through traffic and lays it in.
Well, at 175 pounds and lanky, Schroeder still has some strength, especially on those tough finishes.
Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Back to Hero. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Hero against Schroeder. Hero, the pass to Love. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ryan's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he's going for the lob!
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Here's Jaquez. Ivy defends. Pass to Love. Now Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Jaquez. He's got 7. Pass to AI. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, not known as an outside Schroeder, he's definitely working on his 3-point accuracy.
Throws it up high.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Outside Hardaway. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Hardaway Jr. committed to get inside on that particular play, locked in and shrugging off the defense.
Here's Jaquez. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ryan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Banging around, trying to move guys around defensively. Tobias Harris showing he's got a little bit working tonight.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And with the new CBA, Brent, the league making things a little more challenging for the top spending teams.
Yeah, BA, is there a chance that big market teams become a little bit more frugal? Because above that $17.5 million apron, you lose the taxpayer mid-level. You can't shop the buyout market like you used to bolster a team that just needs maybe one veteran piece to finish off a season and put themselves in better position. There's definitely some trade restrictions that are going to keep teams from having some fluidity. So it's buyer beware, and the big spenders are going to have to be a little bit more careful.
Pistons making a switch here. Duran's checked in. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Number 1, Tyler Hero.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Miami's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Wright. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
On the wing, Ivy. He's guarded by Hero. Ivy's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's tipped. Wiggins finds Wright. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Ivy passes to Schroeder. Back to Ivy. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. For the Pistons, Carter, he's checked in for Harris. Beasley comes in for Ivy. And Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Pistons shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Cunningham looking it over. Carter from outside. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Adebayo passes to Hero. Here's AI. He's got 11 from 6 feet away. And Adebayo finishes inside. Adebayo's got 10.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
Pass to Ryan. And here's Beasley. He's guarded by Hero. And here's Carter to halt the run. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Ryan. 12 points for him. Carter can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Ryan. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Hero tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Beasley, pass to Cunningham. Here's Duran. Count it.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duran's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, okay? And Duran goes out there and does it double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's AI. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Now right. He's got 15. Hero outside. Puts up a 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Cunningham outside. 2 minutes. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Miami foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Ryan. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Miami has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Wright. It's rebounded by Ryan. Detroit shooting at 44% on the second, a decent rate. There's Cunningham with a 3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Wright against Cunningham. Wright, the pass to Adebayo. Here's AI. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Clock at 4. Wiggins finds Adebayo.
After that insane start, he's really cooled down here in the second quarter.
Carter, the pass to Cunningham. Goes up on the baseline. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The offensive rebound. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Malik Beasley.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, number 12. 2.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
Pass to Carter. Shoots over Wiggins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Detroit, Carter. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And so Carter nails them both. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the lob, and finished off by Adebayo.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Beasley. Outside Carter. There's 25 seconds left in the second. It's stolen by Wright. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Oh, nice!
Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Right.
Cunningham using his length right there to affect that shot.
Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel it. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wright in at the one. That's the group in the game for the Heat. That one goes. Count it. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
And Wiggins is just locked in. Excellent at brushing off defenders.
And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And Ryan gets it to go. Ryan's got 18 points in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Wright attacking. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
And Detroit is shooting about 43% in this one. Wiggins against Carter. Here's Ryan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Wright drives it. Here's AI. And there's another one for the Heat.
Not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Wright against Cunningham. Here's AI. Detroit with a rebound. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Duren with the bucket.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Cunningham against Wright. Back to Wiggins. Oh, Carter with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Detroit ball.
Ivy with the ball. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Cunningham. And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Right, the pass to AI. Drops one in from the wing. AI's got 21. The Pistons have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. From 9 feet, and it's Cunningham getting it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Miami has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Wright. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Now at the line, Wright. 1.
One shot.
Here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Pass to Ivy. Outside Carter. Now Cunningham. Hounded by Wright. Cunningham against Wright. And Kate Cunningham again. He's got 18.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Pass to AI. Wright against Cunningham. Here's AI. Scoring. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Well, there are a myriad of reasons why Cade Cunningham went first overall in the draft, but his incredible passing is certainly at the top of the list.
Wright against Cunningham. It's blocked. And Wright with the defensive effort. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Adebayo passes to Wright. Pass to AI. From the high post. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ivy with the ball. Hounded by Wiggins. Ivy passes to Big Smooth. Wide open look. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Wright up top. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Hero. Plenty of space. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Ivy. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And great work by Ivy, slipping through the contact. You have to be ready for aggressive defense here in this league.
Right, the pass to Wiggins. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Detroit calls timeout. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
He's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Hero. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Hardaway comes in for Ivy. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's stolen by Wright. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, this is year 3 with coaches in team-branded attire, and you ask them, they're in no rush to go back to the suits. The Heat's Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "There's so much less to think about. I used to hate those dress shoes." The Pistons' Monty Williams said, quote, "None of us can dress. That dry cleaning bill is gone, and you can pack in one bag." Brian?
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Allie. Thank you. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 5 points.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Pass to Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Cunningham against Wright. Adebayo, that's good. 18 points for him.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Duren, the pass to Cunningham. And here is Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Wright with the board. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Here's Jovic. On the wing, Rozier. Defended by Hardaway. Rozier gets the bucket. Rozier's gotten his second bucket.
Check out Rozier's striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Outside Hardaway. Down low. Duren in the post. Working on Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Miami has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Rozier. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Miami converting.
We've seen Wiggins and that jump shot really evolve over the years. He doesn't waste chances. He's efficient from there.
Now Thompson. Outside Hardaway. Carter from outside. Pure from three-point range. Carter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. A line change here for Miami. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Hero outside. Here's Jaquez. Again, the Heat misses. Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Knocked away. Here's Duren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Duren's got 8.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
To the inside. Here's Jaquez. From down in the low post, it goes.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Cunningham against Hero. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to Hero. Here's Jaquez. He's guarded by Beasley. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one's good. Hero's got 25 points in the game. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Now here's Beasley. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. Yep, count it.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Jaquez, the pass to Love. Here's AI. Give him 23, and it's good. 2 points. AI's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Carter from outside, and the Pistons, another 3.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Here's Jaquez. He's guarded by Beasley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Ryan, he's checked in for Duren. Tobias Harris comes in for Carter. Ivy's checked in for Beasley. And it's Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. Both good from the line that time. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. And here's Ivy from the arc. They get the rebound. And Ryan gets it to go. Ryan's got 24 points.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Jaquez, the pass to Love. Miami, no good that time either.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And he makes a first. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ivy outside. To the middle, Ryan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Foul. At the line for the Pistons, Ryan. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
AI, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat, up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
I like the activity, guys. Active hands, active feet. They do not like it when we take it off the glass.
And obviously the approach Eric Spoelstra wants to see is that aggressive defensive approach and going after the offensive boards.
Yeah, and that persistence really pays off. When these guys are determined, that's when they are at their best.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Ryan in at the 5. Thompson right side.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
Thompson's shot is off. Here's AI. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the NBA adding a minimum amount of games played for major awards now. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that everybody's going to have to reach a certain marker in order to be eligible. That keeps guys hungry, keeps guys wanting to be healthy and work through injuries and push themselves a little bit. It also forces teams to get their star players on the floor and do what they can to make sure that they're getting the production that they need from the guys that they're paying most. So I love the NBA adding that minimum amount of games for these awards to be handed out.
Shot.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And it's Ivy penetrating. Jaquez grabs the board.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Hero outside. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Hero's got 28 points for the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Harris. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his fourth assist with that last one. Here's Jaquez. Ivy defends. Jaquez, that's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Pistons. Ivy outside. Tries to break his ice. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Both free throws good for Ivy.
And Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard, so exciting to watch.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Jaquez. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Schroeder against Hero. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. First one falls, and there are some new league rules, Brent, to prevent those free spending teams from severely outspending others.
Yeah, it's kind of like helping them help themselves in some ways, BA. There are teams that are way over the cap that can still keep the stars that they've got, but it'll be harder to acquire new players, free agents to sign the max deals and add them to your team if you've already spent. So it's getting a little bit more spending for those that already spent. Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Miami grabs the miss.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Jaquez. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Stewart. Left side, Hardaway. Schroeder with it, hounded by Wright. Harris down low, and here's Schroeder. Second chance effort. And Harris lays it up and in.
Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Pass to Jovic from outside the arc. And they recover it. Rozier from outside. Schroeder with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And here's the fast break. Back to Wright. We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S.?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way that not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who've come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level during the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
Harris outside. Adebayo grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Beasley against Rozier. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Adebayo.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Schroeder against Wright. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. Shot on the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
Hardaway Jr.
Miami has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Jaquez, defended by Hardaway. Tries yet again, and Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Hardaway. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wright. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Ryan, he's checked in for Stewart. Carter comes in for Harris. Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Jaquez. He's guarded by Beasley. Here's Jovic. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Carter. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Beasley with it. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Beasley. Beasley's got 3 assists tonight.
And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Thompson comes in for Ivy. Wiggins against Carter. Here's AI. Money from the wing. AI's got 30.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Wright against Cunningham. Here's Ryan. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Over to the left wing. Here's AI. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. AI's got 15 points here in the second half.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Detroit foul. Cade Cunningham. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Elbow. 2.
And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. For Detroit, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. A step back shot. That shot missing. And right with the defensive effort. Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Hero. Miami, no good that time either. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. There's the block. Adebayo in the post, working on Duran. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hero.
Well, he's got to score around the basket. That's where Bam Adebayo does most of his damage, in traffic.
Here's Cunningham. Denied by Adebayo. And here's Wright. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Cunningham passes to Duran. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Miami has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Wright against Cunningham. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Duran. Over Adebayo. Duran, no good.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brent, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call an illegal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning. There's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
Here's Ryan. Miami grabs the miss. Heroes got 6 rebounds in the game. Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Pass to Carter. The 3 ball. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Cunningham against Wright. Good work there as it goes. Wright's got 30 points.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Thompson passes to Big Smooth. Basket counts.
Ryan. The assist. Thompson.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now Wright. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Detroit ball.
The Heat winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continuing to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.